Are you thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you're just not sure how you're gonna make money from it? Maybe you've heard people talk about making 6 figures or even 7 figures from their YouTube channel, and you're like, okay, but how does that actually work? If you've been trying to figure out, can I actually make money from this? Then this video is for you. By the end of this video, you're gonna understand how creators actually get paid on this platform and the 4 main ways that you can make money, even as a complete beginner. Sound good? Class is in session. Before we get into how you can make money from YouTube, I just wanna say this. If you're creating content anywhere online, YouTube should really be at the top of your list. And here's why. YouTube has over 2.5 billion people watching videos on the platform every single month. It's more than Instagram, more than TikTok, way more than Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus. But here's what makes YouTube different from the other platforms. And to me, this is massive. Your videos don't disappear after 24 hours, like Instagram stories. They don't get buried in a feed after a few hours, like on TikTok. On YouTube, one video can keep getting views for months, even years. I mean, that's a big deal. I have clients who uploaded videos 5, 6, even 10 years ago, and these videos are still making them money month after month. And that's what I like to call the perpetual profit pipeline. I want you to think about it like this. I always like to use the analogy of a garden, okay? So if you plant a garden, you don't just water it once and walk away, right? You know, you're like, oh, I'm done. No, you keep watering it, you keep taking care of it, but once the garden grows, it keeps producing food or fruit or whatever for you. YouTube is the exact same way. You put in a lot of the work up front to create really good content, to really understand the platform. And then content over time keeps working for you even after you upload it. The way I see other platforms, they're more like a paycheck. You post today and you might get views today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, but then you've got to keep posting pretty much every day in order to stay relevant. It's a constant churn and burn hustle. YouTube is different. YouTube is a long-term income asset, and that is why I'm so obsessed with it. I'm so passionate about it, and it is a hill I'll die on. YouTube is truly the best platform that you can be on if you have any kind of online business or if you're looking to make money online at all. Let's talk about how YouTube actually works, because understanding the platform as a whole is going to help you understand specifically how you can get paid. YouTube is owned and operated by Google, and Google is the biggest search engine in the world right now, at least. And YouTube, because of that, is the second biggest search engine. And that means that people go to YouTube to search for answers, to learn different things, and to be entertained. When you upload a video onto YouTube, YouTube's job is to show that video to people who actually want to watch it. That is essentially what the algorithm does. I know a lot of people are intimidated by the algorithm and they're intimidated by this whole SEO algorithm thing, but really, it's just YouTube trying to match your video with the right viewers, which actually makes it really incredible for people that are brand new on the platform, because there is opportunity all the time for people who are brand new because the algorithm is so sophisticated and so smart. So here's how it works in very simple terms. Step 1, you upload a video with a thumbnail and title. The thumbnail and title, that's the packaging. That's what gets people to click, right? Step 2, YouTube shows that video to a small group of people to test it out. It's like, hey, do people click on this video? Do they watch it? And if people click on it and they watch it, YouTube says, okay, this is good. We're gonna just show it to more people. And then it keeps showing it to more and more groups of people as long as people keep clicking on the video and keep watching it. And step 4, over time, your video can get found in searches. It can get recommended on people's homepages. It can keep getting views for months or even years. Now, here's where the money comes in. And I know that's what you really wanna know by watching this video. The more people that watch your videos, the more opportunities that you have to make money. But, and this is really important, it's not just about getting tons of views. You can make really good money on YouTube with smaller view counts if you're really strategic about it. I personally have clients making 6 and 7 figures a year with channels that only get a few thousand views per video. How? Because they understand the 4 ways to make money on YouTube, and they're strategic about the type of content that they upload. And that's what we're going to talk about next. Real quick, my name is Erika Vieira. I am a YouTube strategist and coach and channel producer, and I've been doing this for almost 10 years. And I've helped almost 2,000 women, business owners, creatives, and entrepreneurs grow their YouTube channels and turn them into real income generating businesses. I've worked with women making 6 figures, 7 figures from YouTube, and I've also worked with complete beginners who are literally just starting out. So I've seen what works with all kinds of different channels and size of channels and niches and everything. All right, so let's talk about how you actually make money on YouTube. I call this the YouTube monetization diamond. There are 4 main ways to make money on YouTube. We've got corner number 1, Adsense. Then we have brand deals. Next, we have affiliates. And then finally, we've got your own products and services. I'm gonna go through what each of those means. And depending on the type of content you create, you might use 1, 2, 3, or all 4 corners of the monetization diamond. Let's start with AdSense, because this is what a lot of people think about when they think about making money on YouTube. AdSense is when YouTube pays you to run ads on your video. You know when you're watching a video on YouTube and an ad basically pops up? The creator of that video that you're watching, they get paid a small portion of that ad revenue that advertiser is paying to YouTube. Now, here's the thing. You can't just start making AdSense money right away. You do have to meet YouTube's requirements first. So you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in order to qualify to make that percentage. Once you hit that threshold, you can apply to be part of the YouTube Partner Program. And that's when you start earning AdSense. So how much AdSense can you make once you do hit that threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time? On average, creators in the US make about $8 to $12 per 1,000 views. So if you get about 10,000 views on a video, you might make around $80 to $120 from AdSense. So it's not really a lot of money, to be quite honest. And most of the people that I work with are making the lion's share of their income from the other corners of the monetization diamond. However, it can add up. Let's say you have 20, 30, 40 videos and they're all getting views every month. It's a really nice chunk of change. I have clients who are making like an extra $5,000, $10,000, even upwards of $40,000 to $50,000 a month just from AdSense because they built up a library of videos that are continuing to get them views. It takes time to do that. This isn't happening overnight, but it gives you an idea of what can happen over time if you're really consistent and you stick with the platform. But like I said, AdSense is just one corner of the monetization diamond. It's a great kind of passive income stream, but it's not the only way to make money. And for some creators, it's definitely not the biggest way that they make money. The second corner of the diamond is brand deals. This is when a company, a brand, pays you to talk about their product or service in your own video. Let's say you have a channel about cooking. A kitchenware brand might reach out and say, hey, we'll pay you $2,000 to feature our pans in your next video, and you have to talk about it for a couple minutes. Or maybe you have a channel about parenting and a baby product company might pay you, $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 to do a review or mention of their product. Like my client, Katie Ferraro, who works with new moms and dads on how to introduce solids to their babies. While her main income stream is the course that she sells, she also generates income from a collaboration with a high chair company. And here we have Annette and Sarah, who generate most of their income with a high ticket coaching program, helping women buy and operate Airbnb properties. But they also work with several brands who are targeting that exact same demographic. We have Tracy Campoli, whose main goal was to funnel people into her total body transformation, an online coaching program and community for women over 50. But because she was seeing so much success with her YouTube channel, she is now generating a significant income with her brand deals. And finally, we have Sandra, who at 85 years old landed a campaign with Olay because of her online success. Brand deals can be really, really lucrative. I have clients who make $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 per brand deal. That means per video. And if you're doing 1 or 2 brand deals a month, that is serious income. But here's the deal about brand deals. Brands want to work with creators who have an engaged, established audience. They're not just looking at how many subscribers you have, and they're probably not going to want to work with you if you don't really have that many views or that many subscribers. I'm just going to be honest. They're looking at your channel, looking at whether or not people watch your videos. Do people trust you? Do they take action based based off of your recommendations. I have found that really niche audiences are great for this, as you can see with Katie and Annette and Sarah. If you're able to establish yourself as a top person within your niche, this is ripe for brand collaborations on YouTube. I've seen creators with 20,000 subscribers land $5,000 brand deals because their audience is super specific, super engaged, and loyal. Don't think that you need to grow to hundreds of thousands of subscribers in order to work with brands. You just need to establish that rapport with people, have consistent viewership on your videos, and have a very engaged audience. And here's a little bit of an insider tip. Brands are actually moving away from working with influencers that have massive audiences, and they're working with more of the micro influencers and more smaller niche creators. Why? Because they get better results. A highly targeted, loyal, and engaged viewership versus a general larger group is more effective for brands who themselves are targeting those very specific group of people. And when you cultivate that loyalty with your people through long form content, it's a gold mine for brands, and they have the funds to pay for it. Now, the third corner of the monetization diamond is affiliate income. This is when you recommend a product and you get a commission when somebody buys it through one of your links. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you do a video about your favorite skincare routine. In the description of the video on YouTube, you put links to all the products you mentioned. Those are affiliate links. You do need to work with other companies like LTK, Magic Links, Howl, ShopMy. So you do need to sign up for one of those companies. When somebody clicks on the links and actually buys the product, you get a percentage of that sale. Like my bootcamper Cindy, her entire channel is giving recommendations for skincare to women in their 50s and 60s. Amazon has their own affiliate program, and I have several clients that make a significant amount of their income from Amazon product recommendations. Here we have Kiva Brandt, who has a channel all about interior design and often recommends Amazon. Same with my other client, Grace, whose entire channel is recommending products from Amazon. And YouTube actually has its own shopping feature now called YouTube Shopping, which makes it even easier for creators to add product links directly to the videos. How much can you make from affiliates? It depends on your niche and how many views you get. But I have clients making even 7 figures a year just from their affiliate links. And the key is this: you need people to trust your recommendations. If you're just throwing random links in your description and you've never even used the product, people are gonna trust you, they're not gonna buy. But if you're really genuine, if you are coming onto YouTube and you're genuinely wanting to share your advice, these products, and what you do, and you create that strong bond and connection with your viewers, then that is what's gonna get them to click. Your first goal and reason for being on YouTube should be to help others, should be to share your knowledge and to help people with what your own experiences are. If you're just doing it for the money, people are gonna sniff that out right away. Affiliates work really well for channels that talk about products: beauty, fashion, tech, home decor, fitness. This corner of the monetization diamond isn't for everyone, and that's okay, right? But if it works for your type of content, or this type of content looks really appealing to you, then it can be a very lucrative income stream. And now the fourth corner of the diamond are your own products and services. Now, this is where you can really make some serious amount of money with a very small channel and with a very niche channel as well, especially if you're a business owner or you have a expertise, education, or experience in something. This could be coaching or consulting, online courses, digital products like templates or guides, physical products, membership or communities. Take me, for example. This is what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. I personally generated multiple 7 figures from my own YouTube channel. My ultimate goal is to establish trust with my viewers, many of which who end up in my programs, in my YouTube bootcamp, in my one-on-one coaching programs. Or for people who just find me, I often hear that they then follow me over on YouTube, binge my long-form content to experience me and better learn who I am. And here's a few more examples. I have a bootcamper, and by the way, when I say bootcamper, that's a student from my YouTube bootcamp, which is my group coaching program for women business owners, entrepreneurs, and creatives. So we have Dana, who through her online courses and coaching teaches her own unique method of Feng Shui. YouTube is a big driver to her programs. Next, we have Shelly, a dietitian for the low carb and keto diet. She uses YouTube to build trust with her audience and get leads. And YouTube is her main way of generating leads. And I have another client, Tracy. She's a personal stylist. She offers one-on-one styling sessions. She talks about fashion on her YouTube channel, and people reach out to work with her for her own personal styling. Next, we have Emily, who is a physician assistant, and she uses YouTube to bring in-person clients to her Los Angeles locations where she does fillers, Sculptra, Botox, and other anti-aging treatments. YouTube has been so successful in getting her new clients that she needed to hire an assistant just to handle all the inbound leads from YouTube. Here's a beautiful thing about selling your own products and services. You don't need a massive audience. I've had clients with less than 1,000 subscribers, heck, with less than like 500 subscribers, make their first sale on YouTube. Why? Because the people watching their videos are the right people. They're the people who need what they're offering. And with long form content, it really provides an opportunity to really get to know you on a much deeper level. And if you already have a business, as I said earlier in this video, YouTube is one of the best ways to generate leads for that business. And if you don't have a product or service yet, that's okay. You can start with the other 3 corners of the monetization diamond and create your own offer later on. I do want to make a note of one thing, and I did briefly mention this earlier. The most successful people on YouTube that are generating the most amount of money from YouTube think of one thing first. And it's not how to make money on YouTube, it's how they can serve their audience and create the best content possible for their audience. So while money is always a driving factor, it's not the main driving factor. And you always have to remember that your goal on YouTube is to provide the best quality content to your true fan, your avatar. And when you come from it authentically from that place, people will respond if they get the sense that you are authentically wanting to create the best content you possibly can for them, and you don't just have the goal of making money. So it does shine through. People do sense it, and I really want to warn you about that because I worked with a lot of people, and I have found that one of the biggest mistakes that business owners can make and entrepreneurs can make is solely focusing on how they can make money on YouTube versus really creating the best content possible for their viewer. All right, so now you're probably wondering, Erika, which corner of the monetization diamond should I focus on? Maybe you already know by listening to me. Maybe you're like, oh, I already know. But I want you to ask yourself a couple questions. What is your overall goal with YouTube? What are you trying to do? Do you have an existing business? Do you have an existing product or service you're looking to sell? Does it seem like fun to create those type of shopping related lifestyle channels where you're talking about products? Or would you enjoy the idea of working with brands and collaborating with them? Would you not? If you're doing commentary or storytime videos like talking about current events or pop culture or true crime, you'll probably focus on Adsense and brand deals. If you're doing lifestyle content like fashion hauls or home decor, you'll probably focus on affiliates and brand deals. If you're a business owner or you have experience in something, you'll probably want to focus on your own products and services. But here's the thing, you don't have to pick just one. A lot of successful creators use all 4 corners of the monetization diamond. It doesn't happen right away, it happens over time. But they can make money from AdSense. They work with brands, they have affiliate links, and they sell their own products and services. A great example of that is Tracy Campoli, who I mentioned earlier. She definitely is a type of creator that has hit all 4 corners of the monetization diamond and is creating a significant amount of income from YouTube. The key is to start with 1 or 2 and then add more as you grow. And like I said, the most important thing you want to do is just focus on creating really good content, but keep everything that I'm talking about in mind as you start to grow your channel. And remember, this all takes time. I always say long form, long game. You're not going to upload one video and make $10,000. I mean, maybe you will. Some people do get lucky. But if you're consistent, if you show up every week and you create valuable content, you will start to see results. I always say your future self will thank you for the decisions that you make today. And if the decision that you make today is to start your YouTube channel or go all in on YouTube, it can completely change your life a year from now, 2 years from now, forever. So let's recap everything that we've talked about today. YouTube is the best platform for long-term income because your videos keep working for you over time. It's not like other platforms where your content disappears after a day, a week, or month. And there are 4 main ways to make money on YouTube. AdSense, where YouTube pays you to run ads on your videos. Brand deals, companies pay you to feature their products. Affiliates, you earn commissions when people buy through your links. And your own products and services, where you sell your own offers. And bottom line, you don't need millions of views to make money on YouTube. You just need the right viewers, people who trust you, who connect with you, and who take action. And the sooner you start, honestly, the sooner you can start building that long-term income asset. And I know it can feel overwhelming at first, and I know it can feel like I don't even know where to start, but that's okay. Everybody starts as a beginner. The most successful creators on YouTube, they all started with 0 subscribers, 0 views, and 0 idea of what they were doing. The difference is that they took action and they started. They took that first step. And maybe you've already done that, and that's great. And if you haven't, I want you to start thinking about how you can get started with YouTube if that's something you've been thinking about doing for a while. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, Erika, I'm ready to do this, but I don't want to do it alone. I want some guidance. I need somebody to help me through this. I've got you. I have a YouTube bootcamp for women where I walk you through everything step by step, how to pick your niche, how to find your audience, how to create content that gets views, and how to start making money. I've helped almost 2,000 women grow their YouTube channels, and I'd love to help you as well. The link to join the waitlist for my YouTube bootcamp is in the description below. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you found most helpful. Up next, I want you to watch this video where I go in even more detail on how you can start making money from your YouTube channel on day one. Until next time, keep shining, keep creating, and most importantly, keep being you.